Hi everyone, I hope you all had a great Christmas and New Year. I certainly did. I was actually hosting for the first time this year, hosting in my new flat. So I had my mum, my sister and my uncle round as well. My first time cooking Christmas dinner for everyone, but it was really good. I didn't give anyone food poisoning and yeah, I had a really nice time. I got this t-shirt for Christmas actually, this amazing t-shirt, if you can see that. Yeah. My sister got me that for Christmas, and yes, I think it's very, very cool. But as much as I do love the Christmas period and spending that time with my family, I am now pleased to get back to working on my photography again. In this video, I just wanted to talk briefly about some of the aims that I have for the year. So this is going to be quite a short video, but that's probably a good thing. I get the impression from most of you that you tend to prefer my videos to be shorter. So that's going to be my first aim for this year, is to keep my videos kind of nice and short and tight. Another big change that I've made for this year already is my approach to my blog. If you don't know, I write my own blog. I have generally wrote one blog post a week, and it's tended to be just general photography tips. But what I'm doing now is treating my blog more like a diary, my own personal diary, writing about my attempts to become a professional travel photographer. So I'll write in that just the things that I'm working on, the steps I'm taking to try and achieve my goal, anything that I'm struggling with, anything that I learn along the way, just my experience as a whole really. And that means much more personal blog posts, and also means more frequent blog posts as well. So they'll certainly, I think, be more often than once a week. It'll just be, I can't say, oh, there's going to be a post every Tuesday at 7 p.m. It won't necessarily be regular like that. It'll just be whenever something really interesting happens, or whenever I think I have something that'll be interesting to share. But I think I'll aim to do about 2 or 3 blog posts a week, I suspect. But if you are interested in reading my blog and you don't want to miss a post, then the best thing to do is sign up to my newsletter, which you can do on my website. Another thing that I'm going to use my blog for this year is to share more photos which I wouldn't necessarily share elsewhere. So my Instagram, for example, I'm going to keep very consistent this year, because that's the best way to grow a following. So on my Instagram page, I'm only going to share my best travel photography, because that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be known for. So I'm going to keep very consistent there. So any other photos that I take when I'm just sort of out and about, wandering around the streets or whatever, I'll share those on my blog page, and then I can write a bit more about them as well. Because another thing that I really want to do this year is to really get out a lot more and take a lot more photos. Certainly in the past, I haven't gotten out as much as I would like, and in order to I really want to be the best photographer I possibly can, and I really have these big heights of where I want to get to with my photography and things. And the only way I'm ever gonna reach that level is if I'm getting out all the time and practicing all the time. And I think only doing it sporadically here and there just isn't enough to get to the level that I'd like to be at. So I'm really making a point this year of going out and taking a lot more photos. I'm going to aim to do that basically on a daily basis. Obviously, there will be some days that I miss. I might be ill one day, or things might just come up, and there will inevitably be the odd few days that I miss, but I want those days to be the minority. I'm not going to talk too much about this in this video, because I've actually wrote about it in my first blog post since switching to this diary style blog. But one thing I've really tried to do already this year is to create a few positive habits. I heard something recently which sums up what I'm trying to talk about here, but the quote is, "Achieving success when working towards a long-term goal depends more on cumulative habits than what you do on any given day." So I've started off the year really trying to create some good habits for myself, and getting into the habit of taking photos every day is just one of them. And obviously my main goal this year is to find clients to work with, find people to actually hire me as a photographer. So one thing I'm going to be working on every day as well is trying to actually find clients, whether that's just researching or actually contacting, but that's something that I'm now going to be working on every day. Again, that's something I haven't done enough of in the past. That's really going to change this year. Already, I've created a list of potential clients that I might like to work with. These are essentially local travel companies, the local tourism board, local magazines, even local cafes. Certainly starting local anyway, but I've created a long list of potential clients and I've already started actually contacting them as well. So yeah, already a productive start to the year. And I think this approach of creating daily habits rather than working on the important things sporadically, I think that's going to make a big difference this year. In terms of my YouTube channel, my videos are going to be very consistent from here on in that I'm going to be posting 2 videos a week, and I will be posting one on a Tuesday and one on a Friday. So every Tuesday, every Friday, there'll be new videos. One final thing I might as well tell you now is that at the end of this month, I will be going to Norway for a week, trying to find and hopefully photograph the Northern Lights. There's going to be a few of us going on this trip, and what the plan is we're going to Tromsø, then hiring a car, driving around and hopefully finding the Northern Lights. It's in the northern part of Norway, and I believe this time of year there's 4 hours of daylight, so that's going to be a bit strange, but I'm really excited about it. I've always wanted to see the Northern Lights and photograph the Northern Lights, so hopefully we'll get lucky there, but it should be really good. But that's it for this video. Yesterday I was out taking photos on the coast, which will be in my next video. So my next video will be a bit more exciting, but I just wanted to share those things with you first. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Shit. I am literally stuck. Shit. Fuck. Oh, I should have stayed at home. Oh, come on.